Hello everyone and welcome back to another Trains and World 4 video. You join us on Linke Rheinstrecke at Mainz. And yeah, we're in a bit of a spaceship today. We're in the DBBR 103, which I suppose is it was a big deal, sort of the predecessor to the ICE trains, which we know and love today. And yeah, we're going to be taking it from Mainz up to Coblentz and non-stop the whole way. It's an icon along the Rhine. So let's get in. No, that's not where we want to be getting in. That's the train. Yes, good. We'll get it all set up. So first off, let's get that in. Set that to, well, neutral do for now. Do the doors. Got the brake key over here. We'll get them on. So I think what we need to do to basically get this train going. Transformer switch. On. Don't think there's really much else. Well, there is PZB. Wherever that is. Where is PZB on this train? All the fuses back here. Engine room lights. That's all of that stuff. We don't need any of that on particularly. PZB, where are you? You're out here somewhere, are you? No, you're not out here. What about on the other side? Maybe. Shame you can't go along there, even though that is literally the other cab that you can't go along. Okay, not too sure where PZB is on this one. I think what we'll probably just do is we'll use the shortcut keys. So Shift and Control Enter. There you go, they're all on now. But yeah, we're going to be taking a trip up to Coblentz. We're running non-stop the whole way. So it should be quite a sort of quick journey. Well, 50 minutes, but you know, we're not going to be stopping anywhere. But yeah, I thought we'd just showcase this route again. It's been ages since we last came on this route. So I thought it would be a good time to get back to it and give it a go. Right, doors shut. Brakes, hopefully all off. So that's forward. Train, time to move. Or not. I don't want to go. Hang on. Why have we got red on there? Okay, there we go. We just had to do that. Right, now we're off. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. The spaceship has moved. And it is a tap changer, so we've got to be quite careful as we go along. Not to overcook it. So 60 kilometers an hour out of here, as indicated by that signal. Well, that's a loud fan coming on. That is quite noisy actually. That really is noisy. Hopefully you can hear everything alright. See if it's actually really quiet, which is a bit worrying. Just when you've got the loud fan in the background. Which hopefully will be quiet in a minute. Yeah, we're off. In the icon, in the beast. What an awesome train. Get all the rolling stock there, were they? The 110s, are they? The M wagons. And they go 100 kilometers an hour. I'm ready to acknowledge Tifa. Really ready for it. Not catching us out. Ready and waiting for it. Yeah, non-stop all the way, which it's about 50 minutes. So quite a lot of sort of concentration to make sure nothing goes wrong. That fan is really noisy though. Hopefully it will go off. Or if not, we'll try and turn it off. I think it is slowly going off. Maybe. Because once we're coasting, it should turn itself off. Fingers crossed. Whoa, that's going to overcook it. Have we overcooked it? You've got to be really careful on this train. I think we're all good. But it really feels like a beast though, this train. There we go. So this is sort of the non-scenic part of the route. The nice bits once we get... there you go, it's gone off. Nice. The nice bits once we get about, well, another sort of 10 minutes along. And we start following the Rhine. Can't remember what the station's called. It's not Bocken. That's on Rhein River. Can't remember what the station's called. As I said, it's been. I can't remember the last time I came on here. Probably when the Niedertalbahn came out. So the 6 to 8 came onto this route as a sort of substitute. I think that was probably the last time. It's up to 100 miles an hour. So a fairly considerable amount of speed. Just being extra cautious and careful. The thing about German routes is you don't actually really need to know where things are. Like we're a non-stop run from Mainz to Koblenz. We don't need to know like the speed limits because it just tells you. All the speed signs, signals, they just tell you what speed you need to go. So there's not actually too much you need to know to do it HUDless. Obviously, ideally, the stations. I keep tapping Q as we go along just to sort of stop CIFA going off. Especially as it's quite hard to hear. There we go, just trying to keep the bar within sort of the red area. Because yeah, if you overcook it, you don't have to reset the circuit breaker. So try not to do that. I think one of the hardest trains to drive is actually the M-Wagon, because you don't get a gauge telling you if you're about to overcharge it. You sort of just got to guess and not overcharge it. So the CIFA went off there, but it was really hard to hear. You've got that fan raging behind you. Did we just overcook it? Might have. I think this can go up to 160, yeah, it goes up to 200. It's just overcooked itself. Yeah, we've got to do the circuit breaker, haven't we? I don't know how it did that, we seem to be doing alright. Circuit breaker, which one are you? That one, aren't you? No, you're not that one? I thought you were that one. Oh no, it's turning on. Maybe not. Luckily we've got a fair amount of speed on us, so we're okay. Just trying to be careful, because I know at some point the speed comes down along here. That sounded good. No, it's literally completely. Hang on, no, no, we are getting power. There we are. We're all good. No panic. So just did the circuit breaker and the transformer. That seemed to make it wakey again. It's one of those routes where it's like a hidden gem. This is probably one of Dovetail's better German routes. Set in the 90s, follows the Rhein River. It's pretty chilled out. It's got a nice variety to it. It's fairly challenging. And it's fast. It's not a slow route. And quite a long route as well. None of the fan was actually that loud before. It's so noisy. I can barely hear the horn. Sort of just that fan taking up all the noise. Hide shot. Oh, we're at 160 now, that's our top speed. Look at this, absolutely flying through. 100 miles an hour, that is. See, I would take you on an outside view, but I don't want to risk it. But, let's do it. Quite a long train, look at that. Spamming Q at the moment, just in case Sifa goes up. We will try and get a few more flyby shots, but you've got to be quite careful. Especially as I know the speed drops at some point when we go through the station just before we sort of then go along the river. Which I don't think is too far up now. So just coasting at the moment. I don't think we really need to particularly speed up anymore. Let it take us along. Let's see if we're going off, which I can barely hear. And there is a warning board. Oh, for a 1FL. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Only a 150. Pretty sure it does come down a bit more though than 150, but it should tell us when it does. I'll be ready on the brakes. So is this the station? Oh, Ingo, no, it's after this ahead. Or is it this one? No, it is after this. The next one after this is where we then start going along the river. If memory does serve me correctly. Hello, Ingelheim. There we go. Flying past that. This route is set in 1997. I think it's 97. I know it's. I think it's after Niedertalbahn. I think that's like 92 or something along those lines. Quite a sight though. I've got to get back in before something breaks. Let's speed up. Not that I don't think there is actually too much point in speeding up. No, it's not. Is that a warning board there? I think it is. It's probably going to be quite a lowest. Oh, 150. That's fine. Okay, then maybe there is another station. What's this one? Oh, there's the M628 from the Niedertalbahn. Lovely little train. And the power's cut out again. Or has it? Yeah, I think it has again. We'll do that same thing again. Maybe that will fix it. Or would it be a full circuit breaker job again? I think it might be a full circuit breaker job again. I don't remember having to do this before. But, I don't know. Maybe now we do. We'll do the circuit breaker. Circuit breaker, yeah, and then transformer. That should fix it. If it doesn't, there we go. Right, let's speed it up again, because we're going at 125 at the moment, and the speed's 160. So speed-wise, we need to speed up. We probably still will get there on time, but we'll speed up. Make the most of this sort of fast bit now. Because once we start going along the Rhine, it does slow down a fair bit. Shouldn't be too far now. Cool. Yeah, for this route I think it was March. Was it March? Last year. Yeah, it's gone mad quick. That was another station. Quite a few more stations than what I thought to get to the sort of one where you then go along the river. Just a fair few more. There you go, at 150, that will do. Sort of coast it again. Where are your warning board? I'm waiting for a warning board to say to start slowing down. It must be coming up. Now that is a nasty signal there. I mean, that is a really nasty signal. I mean, talk about the pre-warning coming into there. Straight up to a red light. Wow. Where was the pre-warning of that coming out? We had like a double yet and then it's straight to red. And now you change. Unbelievable. Okay then. Sorry passengers, but we didn't really have any time to react to that. It was sort of just quickly slow down as fast as we can. Right. The passengers a bit of an awakening. Yeah, there was literally that double yellow and then it was straight to red after. There was no other signal there. We've got to do this again now. Oh, there we go. Well, let's go again. We've got a 500 Hertz magnet, so we can't go above 25. Yeah, that was, that was unexpected, that. And that's gone green, so we're following something. It's slightly irritating the way our only pre-warning of that red signal was the last signal, which was double yellow. Didn't see anything before that, unless I missed something. But I don't think we did. I mean, that was like full service brakes. The brakes are good on this train. Didn't quite go into emergency. Right, there we go. 500 Hertz is now off. It's basically now up to line speed again. Might take it a bit steadier just in case. Okay then. Is that meant to happen? Yeah, now we've got a warning for a lower speed coming up here. So this must be that. Yeah, this must be the station I'm thinking where you then start finally going along the river. What's the speed going to be? 100, that's alright. Is there Bockenheim? Is it Bockenheim? Let's get that up again. Because we're following another service, it's going to take us a bit longer. As we sort of head into the valley now. Which once you're actually in the valley, it looks quite nice, but from a distance it looks a bit rough. Okay, well let's get moving. I don't want to get up to speed now, so just in case. These German signals acting up on us. Looks like we might get a straight red now or something coming up. Who knows? We've got 90. That's fine. I'm not trusting these signals, not trusting them. Yeah, so we now actually finally start going along the Rhine River. Which is, yeah, just on our right now. This is sort of the nice part of the route now. Well, that first bit's a bit, yeah, but now we get to this bit, it really does look a lot nicer. So this is one of the main stations, this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So on quite a lot of the intercity services you will actually stop here. Which it does seem like a fairly big place. Yard here as well. I bet C4 will go off any second now. Now that's probably what we were following, that train there. Bingen, that's the one, Bingen. Yeah, so we were following that train, I'd imagine. Still, to get a double, we're going at 150 kilometres an hour, straight double yellow, is a bit concerning. Yeah, Bingen, there we go. So that's one of the main stations. Most of the time you stop there, that's like the intermediate stop, and then you're then fast the whole way to Coblentz. We get to skip it. That's 120. So it's a bit slower now, but it gets slower but scenic. So you're giving up speed, but you're getting given nice scenery. Look at that, 6-3, absolutely flooring it down. Lovely train from the Niedertalbahn. So thinking about the Niedertalbahn is like, wow. And Niedertalbahn was one of the first sort of TSW routes where there was no flaws with it, there was no issues with it, it was perfect. I think the Niedertalbahn is probably one of my sort of favourite or sort of most impressed releases. Niedertalbahn and Blackpool, those two. Probably more specifically Niedertalbahn, as that was like the first time we'd seen that high that high quality. Yeah, absolutely amazing. The only downside with this route is the scenery across the river, which a lot of people have mentioned about this route. Sort of that's one of its flaws. I mean, the scenery here is nice, but then you look across the river, and that's sort of the main. Oh, hang on, we've tripped it, have we? Somehow. That's like the main thing where it's like, ooh. Because across there's actually a whole other railway line. But on here it's just non-existent. This is the Linke Rheinstrecke, and over there I suppose it's called, I don't know, the Rheinstrecke. I'm sure it's not called the Rinke line, but yeah, the whatever is right in German is. Right, let's do that again. Seems to have killed the power again. Are you fixed? Yeah, you are fixed. Here comes the fan again. It's a noisy fan, noisy train. I thought it was 120. We got a warning for it. We're going down to a 120. That's fine. There's also a few castles on this route. See if you can spot them as we go along. There's one sort of up there. You spot the castles. Spaceship though, this train. That's the 120. Yeah, so it's not slow. We are going at a really, a fairly quick speed along here. So we just follow the river all the way up. So wherever you see the distant scenery, that's where we go. Just following it all the way along. I can barely hear the Seifer there. I've really got to listen out for this Seifer. You just can't hear it. That's gone again. What's going on with the power? Well, it just keeps cutting itself out. I don't know if it's like, maybe it's my driving, but it just keeps cutting itself out for not really any particular reason. I don't know if there's an issue with this, or maybe it just is my driving. Yeah, it just keeps cutting out, which is quite, annoying to keep doing this. Circuit breaker, transformer. I should be back on. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to be doing that every sort of few minutes. Distracting us from the task in hand. Yeah, it's also quite a long, I think it's what, 60 kilometres this route, so it's quite a long route. Hence the reason why it takes about an hour to do a fast run, about 55 minutes to an hour. And then the slow runs are about an hour and a half. So it's quite, yeah. It's got, well, I suppose a nice mix of timetable lengths. It's got a nice mix of services as well. The longest ones being about an hour and a half. The express ones being about an hour from one end to the other. And then you've also, look at this, so against sort of the water. It's gone again, look, the power's gone. And then you've also got the sort of more local, sort of, well, there's like shorter runs, from which, about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And you've also got freight runs, well, which are sort of anywhere between 20 and minutes to an hour. It's gone, I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps like just cutting itself out. And maybe I've forgotten some. Oh, that was not what we want to be hearing. Then we just cut the circuit breaker out there. Oh, I've got to keep an eye out as well on what's going on. That circuit breaker's closed again. Okay, speed up again. Have a little car swap there or whatever. And we're not even like overcharging it as well. As long as you keep it in the red area, you're alright. Any more than that, it's like, well. So we're not blowing the fuse, or at least I hope we're not blowing the fuse. We shouldn't be. At least not this many times. Still 120. Although about to come down again. Was it? Maybe it wasn't 120. Was it towards 120? I said it was still. I haven't seen it go down or go up. What's going on? So that was still perfectly fine on the power, and it's just cut off. Didn't move anything there. It's just gone. On again. A really cool little town we're going through. Yeah, I've got to redo it again. Is it like that? Is that fine? I'll do the circuit breaker. No, not the pantograph. Probably is a shortcut for doing this. No, not the pantograph. The circuit breaker. We're gonna miss a speedboard in a minute. I was quite looking forward to coming back to this, but considering we keep getting these things going on, it's a bit like, oh. It might just be my driving, but we're not overcharging it. I mean, that's when, that's why the fuse goes and it loses power, but we're not overcharging it in any way. We're keeping it within sort of the safe zone. That's 130. But literally right in the middle of the safe zone at the moment. Still in the safe zone. Still within. As we come up to 130. Oh, 140 now, wow. Let's get up straight away. We're full tap at the moment. What was that, 38? Right, we'll sort of keep it, keep the power on. Sort of keep the oomph going. So yeah, it's quite quick. I mean, 140 is about 80 miles an hour. So it's quite decent. I'm gonna coast it again. But yeah, about 141, so we'll get a little bit of braking jump. This is nice when you're just sort of coasting along. A massive fan behind you. Just coasting. Gonna get back in. Gazette, that says a warning board, which the sun was on that, but I'm assuming that does come down a fair bit. The sun was on it though, which didn't help. Sort of a shadow on half of it. We haven't got 1000 hertz magnet, so it can't be too bad. Probably 110 or 120. There's some sort of the walled towns along here. Oh, 100, okay. There we go. There we go, run out of 100. Come on, I'm not picking up any power. Come on, train, you're being funny. One for a 90 as well. Well, let's do that again then. Train, power up to 90, which we're at about 85 at the moment, so that's alright. Hopefully you guys can hear it alright though. It's certainly quite a noisy train today. Lovely river there. Anybody been here in real life? Maybe you've been on this line in real life. Maybe you've been on the other line, which is across the river. Into one of, is it about 2 or 3 tunnels on this route? I know one's got like a castle entrance to it. It's a bit like Clayton Tunnel. Gamma Rec Tunnel, 299 metres. And we're in the dark. There's another 103. Oh my god, is it? Okay, that's not going again. I was going to say it again. The tunnel, it's a bit shorter. We're in. The eye adaptation on here looks cool though. Cool. So it's still 90. It's good to see there's now water there, because I think that used to be an issue there. Well, on that corner there, the river basically wasn't there. It seems to be there now, so good. So we're about 20 minutes from Coblentz now. We're much closer to Coblentz than Mainz now. I'd say it's probably a good time to go in photo mode. I hope it doesn't crash. So you got the in the recent update they added autofocus. So if you want to basically have a slightly easier time taking photos. No, that's my controller doing that. No, don't do controller. No. Right, manual focus. Right. My controller is completely broken. What side should we get it on? Maybe that side. In the sun it looks quite nice. Hang on, that's in all. That's in all? I literally just set it to manual focus and it's gone to autofocus, which I don't want autofocus. I'll do that. You up a bit. You up a bit. You go up a bit. That still looks a bit crap. I don't know, what is that? Photo mode, what's going on? Oh, actually, yeah, we'll get that. Oh, that's good. Bit of rotation, maybe. There we go. Try and get another. Oh my god, why are we under there? That's another glitch of photo mode. You spawn in and you're bloody underneath the map. It didn't used to do that. All of a sudden it does now. This is the castle tunnel we're about to go into. Bank tunnel. I think that's it. Go. Pretty cool in the dark though. Also, a cool layer on this route is if you have Castle Würzburg, you get the ice one on here. That's a cool one to do. That's still 90, I believe. Village we get to pass through. Lots of nice picturesque postcard villages and towns along here. I think that was the 100 board there, just about caught that. So we shall get that up. So many nice places you can get photos on here. Oh, that pole wasn't there. Let's get a few more little shots. I need the map again. Right, let's speed that up. Level crossing's open. Okay, look how close we are now to the river though. Just there. We've been actually we could throw a pebble out the window and it'll hit the water's edge. There we go. That's a very pretty route. And as I said, it's a long route as well, this one, it's not a short route. But yeah, glad we are on it though. Oh, there's another car swap there. Glad we're not following anything as well. It's been fairly quick since Bingen. That train, we had that really random double yellow, and all of a sudden we almost didn't stop for the signal. That must be another train coming as one of the freight services. Is that moving? No, it's still, isn't it? Oh no, it is moving. No, it is still. Was that moving? Oh, it was moving. Oh no, it was still. Little island there in the middle of the river. One of those like wildlife sanctuaries or whatnot, where there's like loads of ducks on it or something. Yeah, 90s Germany. That was a very good time for Germany. Obviously, not far after the fall of the Berlin Wall, reunification of the country. That's sort of crazy to think though what Germany was only 30 years ago as opposed to today. About 35, 36, 37 years ago. Yeah, not that long ago. It was literally still divided after the Second World War. And nowadays it's one of like, the richest countries in Europe. Right, we've got a warning for 100. I thought it was already 100. We're dilly-dallying a bit, but that's fine. It's a nice dilly-dally to do. We should still hopefully arrive on time. I think it is relatively lenient, the timetable. Especially as we're non-stop the whole way. It should have a bit of leeway on it. Barely accelerate, we're getting about 90 and the speed limit's well coming down to 100 I guess, but oh no, hang on, now it's 130. I'll get that up then. Chop change, chop change. But it doesn't really matter, it's a German route, so it just tells you most of the time what the speeds are. But if you have made it this far in the video premiere, thanks for coming in. All very much appreciated. And I put this to custom over this service. I didn't want to run the risk of it going foggy, because then it just, yeah, wouldn't be too exciting not being able to see any of the nice scenery on here. Considering it's 1:30, quite quick. So I think we've still got to sort of basically do a horseshoe around the river. Unless we're much further up than I think we are, which we could actually be. No. I'm trying to think, work out where we are. I don't know if we've already gone past, like there's like another main stop where a fair few trains stop at. I've got a feeling we might have actually already gone past that. No, surely not already. Maybe we have. Which, if that is the case, it's sort of, yeah, just swing around to the right, then we go to the left, and then we sort of start going away from the river and into Coblentz. But I think that's still a bit further up, yeah. Then we're a bit further ahead than what I was thinking. Or maybe we aren't. No, we haven't gone through the place I'm thinking of. There's like another big place, an interchange station as well, and there's like a diesel branch line which then goes really steep up and sort of round. We haven't gone through there yet. I don't think we have. Because once we're through there, we're not that far. We have gone past it already. Yes, after that we sort of go right the way around. Which that might be that coming up there. Yeah, probably just coming up there, isn't it? Sort of going round there. Not sure. Well, we know when we're coming into Coblentz. I think this might be the place I'm thinking of. Yes, possibly. Warning for 100. Yeah, this is the one. This is like another sort of principal station on the route, which you will occasionally stop at on the in the 103. So yeah, from here we're about 10 minutes away from Coblentz. Yeah, we sort of swing right the way around to the right. Basically do a full 180 sort of horseshoe. Then to the left, and we go away from the river, and then we're into Coblentz. And there's the branch line going up there, really steep gradient. I don't want to, that must be like a 1 in 20. That's mad gradient. Yes, we're swinging right around to the right, which we go like, basically like a horseshoe, we go all the way around. Up to 110, not really much of a change, but we might as well get it up. Yeah, so we're going all the way around to sort of the river meanders its way back on itself. That's a good sightseeing, that station, because yeah, it does mean we are almost there. There's like another 2 stations between us and Coblentz, and then that's that. try and get a bit of power. Not that it makes much of a difference going up to 110. What a lovely place to visit though. Just imagine sort of working on those fields there. I don't know, some sort of vineyard or whatever it is. Sort of baking in the sun, nice river. It's lovely. It's one of those tourism routes, this one, where you just want to then go to the place. I suppose that's one of the good things about TSW. They just make you want to go to those places. It's good for tourism. Tourism boards of all over the world get in touch with Dovetail. It's like the Arosa line, the Benina line, yeah, the Benina line. You see that, you're like, wow, I want to go there now. Well, that's already like world famous. 140, that's nice. We shall certainly make the most of that. Let's speed up there again. Let's go photo mode. Yeah, that looks good in the sun. There we go. That's what we want. No, why? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Go. Why is it? It literally has a mind of its own. What's it doing? Is that might be my controller? What the hell? Why can't I put the field of view there? There we go. Oh my god. Let's try once more. What is going on? It's one of those moments where you think, what the hell? Why is it doing that? Go down. You know what, we'll just use what we've already got. Let's not go for any of that. That's why we're getting baked in the sun here. Yes, fairly soon we'll say goodbye to the river. Almost there, it's been 52 minutes. One of those long BA videos. It's been a good one. We've seen welcome back onto this route, which we haven't played in ages. Nice to sort of give it a go again. Lovely. One station just round here, I think there's another, and then it's Coblentz. So we are, you know, getting there. I think it said 56 minutes this service, so it might be a couple of minutes behind. But I mean, that's okay, that's feasible. Really is one of those trains though where it's like, wow. It almost feels like the train is in control. It's just like a beastly train. All the gauges and all sort of old school stuff. One of those locomotives I was quite excited about seeing, even though I didn't really know it before, but just seeing sort of the way it looks and sort of the old school cab, and it is quite cool. And you put those camera lines out if you want to. Is this anybody's favourite train to drive? Where's that penultimate station? It's coming out. It's right close to the riverside. I think there's like a little turret there as well, like a castle turret. Possibly. Yeah, almost there. It's definitely going to be over an hour. Which is like, whoa, I mean, that is a long video, but it's been good. It's a long avenue. Yeah, there it is. There's the tower. And then Coblentz is next. Should ideally not be very far. Saying that, we'll be still like 5 kilometres away. So it was either this or doing some US freight, and I thought, let's just do this. US freight can wait another year. Come on, Coblentz, we're literally waiting for you now. It's within our reach. Look at that, another 103. Stuck behind the stopper. Unfortunate. Yeah, 140. So fairly soon, this is sort of our last close bit to the river. So say you goodbyes to the river. It's fairly soon we should go away from it, which I'm sort of looking forward to, because that means we're basically there. It's just up there, Coblentz. So come on. Should just be able to coast it now as well. Yeah, coming into the city of Coblentz. Wait to see a cautionary signal. That's what I'm waiting for now. There we are, we're just going away from the river. Starts to get a bit more built up and a bit more urban. Start slowing down. So we don't want to screw it up this late on, do we? No, we're not far either. Under all the motorways and roads. Wanting for a green over yellow. Yeah, welcome everybody to Coblentz. And there's a 1000 Hertz magnet, so that means it is a serious end. At least we actually got warning there, a bit of it. Not like coming into Bingen. That was a long old journey, but yeah, I'm sort of glad we're now here. We've done it. I doubt we're on time. I mean, it's 59 minutes, so we're probably about 3 minutes late. But considering we haven't been on that route in months, that's alright. I haven't driven this train. Also, I had all it keeps cutting out as well. So I'm happy with that. You can hear the fan coming on, it just doesn't want to. Oh well. Just should be able to coast it down to the end. We'll do it anyway. No, not that. You off. That's a small little bit, a small little push just to get it over the finishing line. yeah, welcome to Coblentz. Towered over by another sort of fort or castle up there as well. But yeah, really nice route, nice traction. Not sure if there is obviously issues with the traction. That one's off, starting its journey towards us. It's busy as well. Yeah, 90s Germany. What are you going to fit in here? That's a fairly long platform. And the brakes are good as well, so don't worry about, yeah, the brakes are decent on this train. I think it was 10 past, was it 10 past 8 we were due in, and it is just gone 10 past 8. Or was it even 12 past? So we have been in photo mode, haven't we, for a few minutes. But I'm not spadding now, that's not happening. The train, please, if you would, please slow down. Yeah, we'll take that, that's fine. But the game hasn't taken that, really? I mean... Okay, but still, if we go forward, we're not going to get that coach in. I mean, we can try, but I doubt we are going to be able to get it in. I'll give it a go, though. One of the best platforms coming on, really. I mean, that is not going to get that coach in. I'd be surprised, unless it wants us to go past the platform, then maybe. We've got automatic doors on this one, so no one would be getting off yet. I suppose where does it want? Does it want us to go past? Okay, it does want us to go past the platform. Okay, that makes sense. Let's not be that signal there. No, it is that one there. Does that even fit it in? I suppose it might. Let's have a look. I mean, barely. Literally just one. Makes me wonder, why didn't it bring us in, yeah, this way? Why did we... Oh, can you not? Oh, you can't do that. No, yeah, we could have come across. Look, could have come across a bit sooner, and then you wouldn't have the issue there of that coach sticking out. Well, anyway, that's not our issue. That is going to be it, everyone, for today's Linke Rheinstrecke video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. After that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.